What's wrong with my dress shoes and shorts?
Real usage, real reviews. MobileReviewsA.ca.
Hey guys, oh crap, my phone. Hey guys, it's Aaron from MobileReviewsA.ca, and yeah, I just dropped my Lifeproof Nuud Case for the iPhone 5. It's a rugged case, and that's the review that we're going to do today. Can I help you? Thank you.
Seriously? Rugged case and dress pants? You're doing a review in dress pants of a rugged case. Stop.
What?
Dress shoes and shorts?
What's wrong with my dress shoes and shorts? Better?
Better. A little.
Go away. Anyways, we are going to do a review for the Lifeproof Nuud iPhone 5 case. This case is actually fairly new. I think it's been out for about, we'll say about a month, give or take a couple weeks. So we've been using this case for almost a week now, actually a week now, and based on our rating scale, we give it a score of 3.9 A's out of 5. Now that's a little lower than the Lifeproof Free, and if you keep watching in the annotation, we'll have a video for a comparison between the Free and the Nuud. But we'll continue on with this review. The Lifeproof Nuud Case, for the Nuud series in general, one of the selling features is that there is no screen protector, and yet it is still waterproof. Lifeproof this time was smart enough. I'm guessing that they listened to enough people complain about the lack of screen protector. They include a screen protector with this case. You don't have to use it, but you can definitely install it and feel a little safer that your screen might be protected from scratches. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Lifeproof because they've been recently bought out by OtterBox, and the equivalent case to the Lifeproof Free Nuud is probably the OtterBox Armor, and this thing just blows the armor out of the water. The armor is we'll say it, a generally big piece of crap. It's so bad. In terms of the design category, we gave it a 3.8 out of 5. And the only thing that was bringing it down was actually the weight and the bulk of the case. It's much thicker than the Lifeproof Free, but much thinner than, the OtterBox Armor. So in that category, it is a fairly slim, ruggedized case, but it still does provide a bit of heft to it. In terms of the ease of the installation is fairly easy. You have a coin with you handy, and you would just easily pop the case out and pry it open. That's how easy it is to install the case. In terms of the design, Lifeproof put a lot of thought into the engineering and build quality of this case. It fits very, very well with the device, and we dropped it probably a good 24 times in the filming of all these videos, and it barely shows any sort of scuffing, any sort of damage to the unit. So the build quality is top notch. In terms of the protection score, we gave it a 4.7 out of 5, which is really high, especially for a slim case like this. For the drop video, well, it's in the annotations, it's in the description below. If you go to our channel, you'll find us driving a Parrot AR drone into this case and then watching it fall. And we filmed it all, and it was glorious, really awesome in slow motion and stuff. So check it out. It survived the drop from about 6.6 feet, so good to that effect. In terms of water resistance, yeah, I went and did dishes with this phone, and as you can tell, it still works. So in terms of the waterproofing, we did the waterproof test for it. According to Lifeproof's specifications, it passed. So waterproof, pass. In terms of screen protection, I gave it a 4 only because Lifeproof actually included a screen protector with the case, and it is one of the best screen protectors that I've used. It is very, very smooth, and it doesn't catch your finger. A lot of the screen protectors that I've used seem to kind of catch your finger, but this is almost as smooth as glass, and it's pretty incredible in my opinion. In terms of handling, this is where the case is really awful. We gave it a 2 out of 5 because you can't actually get to your volume buttons. And as you can tell through the close-up shot, I've poked these buttons so many times that I've kind of dented in the plus and minus buttons. So you push it and then the ringer goes up and it doesn't come back down, it just keeps going. Now you can plug in your headphone jack and that kind of solves the whole problem, but that just kind of defeats the whole purpose of having these buttons here. Lifeproof might as well just cover the whole thing, this part with some plaster, and just called it a day, because that's exactly what they did in the worst way possible. Apart from that, you can access most of the other ports. The lightning connector is easy, you just pop it open and close it. Got to be careful with this yellow thing because with our testing with the Lifeproof free case for the iPhone 5, we lost it, so it's not waterproof anymore. Now, one of the best parts of this case is Lifeproof has this tendency to include all these plastic little nubs, and these plastic nubs usually just kind of float around, right? You don't have any place to put them other than unless you screw it into the case. But Lifeproof actually attached it to the case, which is great because, well, now I don't have to worry about where my plastic nub is. Another thing to note about the handling is that if you're playing music from your iPhone from within this case, the back panel actually vibrates and it gives you this weird feeling in your hands, like something's moving other than your phone. Like my phone's not vibrating, but the case is. Like it's weird. How does that work? Is that a feature? I don't know, because it doesn't make the sound any better, but it's shaking in my hand. Ew. In terms of screen usage, this case isn't that great. It's nice that you can access the glass screen from this case without the screen protector, but the edges are so high up that, say you're playing a game of Clash of Clans, you can actually get to your clan chat. It's really difficult because the edges are so raised up, so you can actually press that part easily. So that's a knock against this case, that the edges are so raised up, but hey, you got to trade something off for the great durability that you have. So in terms of viewability, the case scores fairly well because without the screen protector, you basically see the screen as is. There is nothing covering. Even with the screen protector, it is such a high quality. I don't know what Lifeproof did with that screen protector, but there's barely any glare and it doesn't diffuse the screen. It's pretty awesome, that screen protector. So guys, we get the Lifeproof Nuud Case for the iPhone 5. This case, score 3.9 out of 5. It provides great protection. It doesn't work very well in terms of functionality, and it's designed fairly well, so you can't have it all, I guess. Sorry, Lifeproof. So if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. We're going to try to put out a review video every week. If it's a ruggedized case, we're going to put it through its test to make sure that, you know, the case maker is correct. Check out our website. It's mobilereviewsa.ca. Again, my name is Aaron, and thank you for watching. Check us out on YouTube. Well, if you're watching this, you are on YouTube. Check us out on Google+. Check out our Facebook page. And we'll say keep your iPhone 5 safe if you have $100 to spend on this case, and it'll treat you fairly well, especially the vibrating back.